Hey there riders, we've just heard that for the Yamaha cross country or enduro range, the YZ450FX is the big news for 2024, receiving a host of updates for the new year model. So let's take a look at what's going on so we can figure out if we should all be rushing out to buy one. If that's going to be you, let me know in the comments. So obviously this model is based on the YZ450F, which was updated in 2023, and we're now seeing those updates trickle down to the FX version. Trademark features of the FX include the 18-inch rear wheel, bigger tank, wide ratio transmission, sidestand, skid plate, and model-specific ECU tune from a more general perspective. As far as the updates themselves, it starts with the redesigned aluminium bilateral beam frame, but this is specific to the FX in running front engine mounts for model-specific strength and flex, which in turn offers stability and boosts cornering performance. Like on the YZ450F updates, which I've just done a video on, this offers better handling, lighter feel, more traction, and better agility according to Yamaha. That's also helped by running the fully adjustable speed-sensitive KYB coil spring forks and KYB shock, both of which are tuned for cross-country or enduro performance, as well as offering a lower ride height by 10mm compared to the YZ450F. Obviously there's somewhat of a benefit there as far as a lower centre of gravity as well. On the fork we also see the adoption of the hand-operated compression clicker, removing the need for tools for this adjustment. On the engine side of things, the 450cc liquid-cooled double overhead cam 4-stroke single cylinder is lighter, more compact, and should offer stronger pulling power across the entire rev range, according to Yamaha once again, which no rider will ever say no to. More performance everywhere? Yes please. That's joined by a rev limit increase of 500 RPM as well. It seems safe to assume this was the same overhaul of the YZ450F last year, including new exhaust and intake ports, larger titanium intake valves, new piston, cylinder, crankshaft and balancer, and fueled by the Mikuni 44mm throttle body for EFI, and of course also adopting dry sump lubrication. The clutch has also been overhauled with a new disc spring design with integrated primary gear and basket into a single steel unit for a more compact and light design with good feel and engagement. The clutch cover is also updated and should be more resistant to scratches. The transmission is also updated with a tri-shaft layout, vertically stacked, raising the center shaft and creating a triangle between the crank, main shaft, and drive shaft, also helping compactness, while this model gets specific enduro race gearing. The Yamaha Power Tuner app has also been overhauled with an aim at offering easier use and additional functionality, and engine map settings can now be set via an easy slider toggle. Plus, you've got traction control with 3 settings including off, and a new lap timer, all of which is free of charge. As far as accessing the maps on the fly, there's a new handlebar mounted switchgear that also allows switching. Bodywork also gets a look over with slimmer, flatter, and more compact bodywork overall for easier rider movement and control, extending to a more narrow fuel tank and front shroud. There's even more legroom between the seat and foot pegs, boosting comfort. There's electric start, adjustable handlebar clamp, lightweight battery, aluminium bars, new PVC handlebar pad, quick adjust clutch, wider pegs and Nissan brakes as standard with a 270mm front disc and a 240mm rear. Dunlop Geomax MX33 tyres are standard, and unfortunately I don't have a spec sheet to reference where the weight has landed compared to the outgoing model. For my fellow Aussies, we also get the FX fitted with the registration kit, which includes a lightweight LED taillight and license plate holder, a Kerbis headlight, Barkbusters handguards, rear brake light, horn, and rear view mirror, although the imagery today is of the US model, which have none of that fitted. We've just got the studio shots of the bike with some of those fitted. I don't have Australian pricing at this stage or availability, but it looks like the 2024 YZ450FX will be $10,199 MSRP in the US and arrives in October. Anyway, what do you think? Are you happy to see the YZ450F improvements now hit the FX, or is there something still missing? Let me know in the comments and stay safe out there.